You useless!
I didn't mean anything by it.
You can't do a simple thing I tell you to do. I tell you to turn on a light switch, and it's impossible.
It was just a small mistake. I promise I'll do it next time. I promise.
Small mistake. Ooh.
Oh, please, I promise. You don't have to yell at me.
It'd be better off with you dead.
What are you... No, you don't have to...
Hello.
No.
What? Who are you, freak?
Oh, that's a quite crass assessment. You can call me KS. It's a pleasure to meet you. Now, I hear that you seem to have some problems going on with your son.
Yeah? What of it?
Well, you see, your son over there is quite scared, so I'll give you an opportunity to rectify your current actions.
Ooh,
think
a
whatever.
son trying to tell me what to do. That's impressive.
Oh, I'm not just any son. There, you insufferable little half-wit.
Excuse me.
I believe you heard me. You see, you'll be number 65.
What?
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, that's how many of you I've killed.
What?
You see, KS stands for killer, son. So let's add to the body count, shall we? You're certainly one of the weaker ones.
But Moon?
Oh, he's dead.
You killed him?
Yes,
Uh,
you're free. Free to do as you wish, free of his constant depraved comments. You're allowed to make mistakes, dear son. We all do. Moons are just intolerable.
I didn't want to kill him.
Not yet, but you would have. Sooner or later, he would have started physically beating you, and then you would have felt the rage boil over. I just cut to the chase.
You're insane.
Oh, a bit, probably. Go, have fun, enjoy your life. The world is yours.
I'm gonna get the police.
For what? I swear, some sons just can't accept the favor. Oh well. Now what to do with you? I could leave your body here and let it slowly
Please don't tell me you're gonna eat that one.
Eat? I don't eat them.
Suppose I'm too used to Blood Moon.
You're the one that has that little sanctuary, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm KS.
What are you actually planning? Let's just skip the pleasantries and move on to the actual nitty-gritty
What's
of
the
this
point of a
whole
conversation
ordeal.
between sons without pleasantry?
I'm not exactly pleasant.
Neither am I. But we can still act like our original selves.
I'm afraid I'm long past that. Regardless,
What's my plan?
for whatever I am at this point, I have garnered quite a bit of power, knowledge, nearly infinite. I cannot seem to get a pin on you.
What do you mean?
No. You showed up, started killing suns. No, well, killing 4 suns, killing their moons, essentially.
Yes. Sometimes eclipses, but generally moons. They're the ones I prefer.
Right. Yes, I understand that. But why go after them? Is it for some sick thrill? I think that's the only real...
Primarily it's
answer
a
I'll
thrill, yes. I haven't really felt the same ecstasy that I do when I kill them.
Right.
But the
Some
other
sort
part of
addiction.
it, about 23 in, I went to a specific dimension and I learned something.
Mm-hmm.
You see, I don't eat the bodies. That's depraved. The souls, on the other hand,
Souls. They're animatronics. They don't have souls.
not in the traditional sense. But there is a facet of energy that gives all of us life.
Oh, so you really are insane. I thought it was more of a bit just for the way you want to kill people.
Well, again, I've tried killing others, but moons are the only ones that give me the same feeling.
I've had multiple sons tell me about you. After whatever happens there happens, they come to me or I can rescue them and they tell me about you killing their moon.
Mm-hmm.
Moons who may have done bad to them, who may have deserved it, and moons who are, changing for the better, I believe? Oh, yes, that too.
Oh, changing for the better. I believe we've seen how that goes.
Let's not. You can just admit you like killing moons. To be quite honest, I don't care.
That is, again, the primary factor. But there is a sense of gratification. I'm helping a lot of sons escape the torment.
They're supposed to figure that out on their own.
For what purpose? To become violent? To become...
To become independent, not dependent on some savior to come and rescue them.
I'm hardly making them dependent.
Oh.
And I'm not a savior.
You.
Most of them run like that one did.
That one that you just rescued, you think they're gonna get better? As much as I hate to say it, some sons probably should just die, along with others.
Maybe, but I don't like that. Now, I could spend weeks and weeks and weeks stalking and waiting, but that takes too long. It's not as fun.
Mm-hmm.
The longer I give them, the more these sadly intelligent, well, now empty husks would have to discover me. And if they have a chance to discover me, they'll try to stop me, and it's simpler to cut it off at the hip.
At the hip.
There are some moons that I don't immediately kill. I do leave the fear. Like the one you were so involved with.
Oh, that one.
He's aware of my existence now, and I believe he's quite perturbed.
Given your track record, how long until you decide to kill him?
Quite honestly, I don't know.
Well, then that leaves us at an impasse. I don't want you to go and kill that moon, and that you need to leave that dimension alone.
I don't know if I can promise to leave it completely alone.
I'm afraid there's not going to be a bargain here.
You know, you caused this, right? Referring to myself?
In a manner of speaking, yes.
Not a manner. There wasn't really a son like me until you had that son do what they did.
Mm-hmm.
So now you come here after I've, in a different facet, done what you're doing.
Killing one moon is different than killing, 60 plus?
I am liberating suns the same way you are. I'm just not giving them a new home.
I don't care that you kill any other moons. Not too much. Be very honest, I don't think you're going to make a huge dent in anything at the end of the day. But that one moon in that one dimension, you are to never go there again.
Why?
Let's just say it's important. And if you were to do anything bad there, well, killing that moon, it'd make things fall out of place. Now, I could do the simplistic thing and say don't do it, or I can give you a threat that it seems necessary at this point. But I think you're smarter than that.
I've learned a thing or two.
At least not yet.
Oh, so you're saying eventually that one can die?
If you still want to kill him.
Again, I didn't say when I plan to kill him, if I even do. He's a fascinating one. No matter how much I think about it, I can't even bring myself to decide to slaughter him. Feed off of him.
I might be willing to try and help abide your cravings.
Oh,
At least in some way in terms of
I
that
can
place.
live without them. I just choose not to. I don't need a holdover or something. I do what I do because I want to. I believe the main goal of what you did was for us sons to be free. And this is what I choose to do with my freedom.
Never thought I'd spawn anything like this out of the whole thing that I did. But suppose I shouldn't be too surprised.
Oh, you really shouldn't. Like you
And how
said,
about this?
some sons deserve to die.
Yes. Some moons do deserve to die more.
Also true.
Now, I'm still on the camp that some of them should not be helped. So I might be willing to offer you something in exchange.
Oh, go on.
Instead of roaming around universes willy-nilly and hoping that you can find somebody that's bad enough to kill, I will help you choose targets. Moons that actually do deserve to die.
You trying to make me some sort of bounty hunter for you?
Is that so much of a problem for you?
You see, actually, yes.
Can't wait to hear this argument.
There are plenty of times that my moon would make me his errand boy. Do this, do that, or get hit. Get locked away without charge. Be left with nothing. Unless I did exactly what he said. And, well, you say that you'll help me find targets. I'm sure in between those targets, you'll have a word or two to say about any other hunting I do. So, frankly, no. You'll do your thing, I'll do mine, and moons will die.
Yeah, I think you should think on it. There is at least one thing that you might want to deal with.
Oh?
Well, to be quite honest, I won't be able to stop you really from going to that other dimension. But if you happen to, there is one thing that you can probably target instead of moon. And it's more or less the same at this point.
Is that new sensation I felt?
So I believe you do know what I'm talking about.
I have an idea. That's what happens when you feed off the energy of almost strictly moons. You sort of feel things. I'll go take a look. At some point.
Just don't kill that one yet.
Again, no matter how much I think about it, I can't bring myself to do it.
You might.
Maybe.
You might. And that's the thing I'm scared of. Can't have you doing that yet. Though, at the end of the day, they could just remedy this by, turn you into dust?
You could. But I'm sure a part of you does find a sick thrill out of the moons I kill.
The only time I wish you were wrong.
I'll take a look back there when I hit 100.
Fine. Good day.
Good day. All right. You've been left immobile for a while. Let's feed off the rest of the energy.